Hi, I'm Trevor Lund from RevTrib.com and the founder of Live Light Academy on livelight.ca, and I'm here with day 37 of the 70-day gratitude challenge. And you might be wondering, what is the 70-day gratitude challenge? That is a great question. Let me tell you. Every day for 70 days, I am choosing to give thanks. I am feeling grateful for what I choose to give thanks for, and I'm showing appreciation for what I feel grateful for. That's right. I want to give thanks with my whole heart, and I want to encourage you to do the same. And so I have written up 70 days of reflections and have videos prepared. Can I say prepared for all of them? They're not quite all done, but today's is done. And so if you are watching on, where are you watching? I'm just looking at where you're watching from. Everyone is watching on X, and that's awesome. Okay, so on X you won't get this, but if you're watching on YouTube or I was just looking yesterday. I was saying it was on LinkedIn too. It's not on LinkedIn, just on YouTube or Facebook. You can comment and we can have a discussion going on. I'm going to play the video, and as I'm playing it, I will be chatting in the chat box. And so if you're watching on Facebook or YouTube, that's right, then you can chat with me. Otherwise, I'll be back right after that and answer a question about the 70-day gratitude challenge. So let's take it off with I express appreciation for the thoughtfulness of others. Day 37. I express appreciation for the thoughtfulness of others. I will give thanks to you, O Lord my God, with my whole heart. I will glorify your name forever. Psalm 86:12. I am so blessed to be surrounded by kind and considerate people. My boundary lines have fallen in pleasant places. When someone prioritizes my well-being, it truly humbles me. It's important for me to express my gratitude for the thoughtfulness of others. I need to show my heartfelt appreciation to them. By letting my loved ones know that I appreciate them, I strengthen our bond. I show my appreciation by reciprocating their support. More than that, I remember to consider others before I think of myself. I know Jesus did that when he went to the cross. Because he did that for me, I can do nothing out of selfish ambition or vain conceit. I must consider others better than myself. I can't look out for my own interests. I need to take an interest in others too. This sense of community serves as a constant reminder for me to always be grateful. Expressing thanks helps me to avoid taking my blessings for granted. In a fast-paced world, it's easy to overlook the small gestures, but life springs out when I show appreciation for them. Little simple gestures changes lives daily. Taking the time to acknowledge my gratitude allows me to be fully present in the moment. It prompts me to look around and appreciate the goodness that surrounds me. I have an abundance of people to be thankful for in my life. I will bless the Lord who guides me. Even at night, my heart instructs me. I know the Lord is always with me. I will not be shaken, for he's right beside me. Today, I am surrounded by wonderful examples of kindness. The thoughtfulness I receive from others motivates me to give back. I change the atmosphere of selfish situations by choosing to put others ahead of me. My life is enriched by the presence of amazing individuals who promote positivity. reflection questions to ask Holy Spirit. How do I show others my appreciation for their kindness? What are some blessings I'm thankful for today? Lord, show me what you appreciate about people I connect with today. Can I have the boldness and wisdom to share it with them? So that was the reflection for today, and I want to welcome everyone who started watching during that. And I'm streaming all over the place. I am streaming on about 4 YouTube accounts, on 2 X accounts, on 2 LinkedIn accounts. That's what the word. And people are watching. That's great on the Facebook page. So if you want to chat, you can definitely do that if you're watching on Facebook. The question that I have for today is, what's the best way to capture my daily blessings? And part of doing this 70-day gratitude challenge is the fact that we do it for 70 days. You know, it takes 21 days for you to feel gratitude and do something about it, like write it in a journal, for you to feel 10% happier than you did at the start. And you can think, oh, well, big deal, what's 10%? But guess what? If your income doubled in that same 21-day period, you would be 10% happier. So it is significant. Now, the challenge, doing it every day, it shows us, the challenge is to feel gratitude, to show appreciation, to decide to give thanks first, then feel gratitude, then show appreciation. And when you're doing those 3 things, you're giving thanks with your whole heart. And when you give thanks with your whole heart, it is easier. But I'll tell you this, we are on day 37? This week I have been in a different rhythm. And because I was in a different rhythm, I've actually found it more difficult to give thanks. Let me rephrase that. I've found it more difficult to make space to give thanks. I can give thanks. Like, there's no end to what I can give thanks to God for, what I can tell the people around me, what I appreciate about them and how they make a difference in my life. There's no end to that. But there's some ways, like my rhythm is to keep a journal. And as I write that journal, I come to a point, after I'm pouring my heart out to God, I come to a point, God, what do you want me to feel grateful for today? And then I sit in silence and I follow my emotions. Where is gratitude taking me? And then I write that down in my journal when I feel it. And you know when you feel gratitude, right? Like, it's not, okay, thank you. You know, when you're little and your relatives gave you something and you'd say thank you, because it was polite, but not because you necessarily wanted that polyester shirt. Some of us were alive before the internet. So anyway, here's I think I got about 7 or 8 ways that you can. I got 7. Okay. So 7 ways that you can capture your daily blessings. First one is a gratitude journal. Okay, of course, if you're keeping a journal or a gratitude journal, best way to keep it. I've read through my entries already a couple of times, and I am blessed and encouraged all over again. So that's why I want to keep a journal, because I can go back to it time and time again. Daily affirmations. That's what I'm giving with the daily reflections. That's what I'm doing for a daily broadcast. That's why I've got up the course. And so you can have those daily affirmations. I call them reflections because the affirmations have too much of the secret all over them. So for me, I'd rather have reflections, because I'd rather reflect on the Word of God, not on my own stuff. Anyway, so daily reflections are another way to do. That's what the course is for. You can get those daily up for you. Photography. If this is the way you're bent, if this is the way you discover the world, why don't you take pictures of the things that you appreciate, of the people you appreciate? Why don't you, be creative? Whatever's going to work for you. Mindful meditation. Remember what I said? Like, I take that time to sit and be still and to follow my emotions. That's mindful meditation. I am in the moment. I'm in that place. All my worries I've already brought to God. I've exchanged my problems for His peace. I'm in that place of peace. I am listening to His voice. And then I feel gratitude. How about a blessings jar? Blessings jar, this is great if you have kids. When they feel thankful for something, they can write it down and put it in a blessing jar. Same with you. When you feel thankful for something, put it in and write it down and put it in a jar. Then when you get those moments, you get those times when it's day 35, 36, 37 of a 70-day gratitude challenge, and you get out of sync and it's like, okay, I got to get back to this. What do? I should go to my blessings jar and I can read how God has blessed me. For me, I'm a writer. I like to journal, and then I read the journal again, and that gets me back on track. 6, if you share with others, start a Facebook group or use your WhatsApp chat or however you want to do it. Get together with people and do this gratitude challenge. And if you're starting today and you want to lead up to American Thanksgiving, or maybe you want to start at American Thanksgiving and go 70 days after that, you can do whatever you want to do, however you want to do it. My only advice, besides the advice I'm giving you answering this question, is that you would give thanks with your whole heart, that you would decide to give gratitude, feel grateful, and show appreciation. You have those, that your heart is the center of your decision, your action, and your emotions. Okay? So share with others. If you're an artist, create art. You can draw, you can paint, you can craft, you express yourself, your gratitude visually. What I'm trying to say is whatever works for you, do it. Do it regularly, do it routinely, do it for a long length of time. Why do we do it for 70 days? Because in 21 days, that study I told you, where you feel 10% happier in 21 days, 3 sets of 21 days, so 63 to 70 days, rewire our brain physically so that it will always be easy for us to give thanks with our whole heart, to feel gratitude, to show appreciation, and to give thanks. So however you're going to do it, whatever you're going to do, maybe something you are on day 37 with me and you're like, oh, this is so long. Yeah, that's the reason for that. The reason for that is I want it to stick here, and I want it to stick here. So everything I've just kind of mentioned, I'll show you where you can get that. If you want the 70-day gratitude challenge and you get the reflections, you get the text, you get the answer to the questions with the links to the answers, go to roughtrip.link/thanks and sign up today for free. It's free. Sign up for free. The days are dripped out, one a day for 70 days. And after the 70 days are over, you can go to any day, anytime, do it all over again, however you want to do it. You will get daily emails for the first 70 days. And so you can check all of that out at revtrip.link/thanks. Also, I know video may not be the best way for you to connect. Maybe it's audiobook. Maybe it is ebook. Maybe it is print book. I will have all of those available in time, and they will be available at revtrip.link/thanks. I need to get them published. They are written. Okay, so we'll get there, along with the 70-day gratitude challenge journal, if that's something that you would like to put in your arsenal. Finally, where to catch us live. Oh, I always mean to change this slide. On YouTube at revtrip.com /TV. You can like and set notifications on Facebook at facebook.com at revtrev.com/FB. I think it's actually facebook.com/revtrevim, but you can go there and like and set notifications. On X, where many of you are still watching right now. I lose my, oh, not all of you. Oh, still watching I got a few on Facebook today, so that's awesome. On X at RevTrev and Trevor H. Lund. It's tied. It's a tie. So both of you are there. And LinkedIn, I always mean to take out, and I will do that after today's broadcast because it's kind of goes and then it stops, and now it's unable to connect, and you can't chat on there, and don't set notifications on LinkedIn. It'll drive you batty. So you can also catch it later on the podcast at revtrev.com/radio. And there you get this audio for the live cast that is enhanced and put up on any place you listen to podcasts. And on the blog at revtrev.com/blog, you get the podcast, you get the replay of this, and you get the text from the reflection and the links that I have shared today. So finally, don't forget to give thanks with your whole heart every day for 70 days. Choose to give thanks. That's your decision. Feel grateful for what you give thanks for. That's your emotions. And show appreciation for what you feel gratitude for. That is your actions. That is how your heart is the seat of your decision, the seat of your emotions, and the seat of your actions. And if you want to find out more about your whole heart, sign up for the Live Light with Your Whole Heart course. This is in pre-sale, so it is the cheapest it will ever be. And you can move from giving your problems a place of too much influence to having no fear of bad news, even when it comes. And this is a game changer, this training to avoid cognitive avoidance, cognitive dissonance, and toxic behavior. So go to revtrev.link/heart and sign up for it today. Finally, live light. You were created to walk with God in the garden of the cool of the day. Sin came into the world and you bore the consequences. Jesus came and took your place and reversed the curse and offered you his yoke that is easy and his burden that is light. You are a living light. You are a child of God. Creation longs to be revealed. I forget the rest of it. Will you live? You are a living light. Will you live light? Carpe vitae. Seize the light. I'm Trevor Lund. Stay curious, and I plan to be back tomorrow.